tell me the truth. Tell me what this stuff actually means. So I do talk about more of this stuff in my books, volumes 1 and volume 2. And what's up, Patrina? I'm gonna try and come out with volume 3 soon, but it takes a lot of time for me to compile the information for you guys and stuff like that. But volume 3 is coming out. It took me a year to come out with volume 2. But if you do not have my book, Secrets of the Bible from the East, you can get my books by clicking on my face, going to the link in my bio. The discount code for today, you're going to get the bundle. You're going to get volumes 1 and volume 2. And the discount code today is secret. But continuing what I said, y'all let me go on a whole side tangent. Anyway, so somebody asked me about heaven and what is heaven like. I can't tell you exactly what heaven's like. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to BS you. I can't tell you exactly what heaven's like. I haven't been there, obviously. I'm still in the land of the living. I haven't died. But the way the Israelites saw heaven is like this. The Israelites, and I said this earlier, I'm going to reiterate. The Israelites used to believe that there were 3 heavens. The first heaven is the heaven that the birds fly in. And the first heaven is what the Israelites believed the sun, moon, and stars were in. As a matter of fact, I love showing you guys this tablet. This is one of the many tablets that we have from the ancient world. And this is how we know for a fact exactly what the Israelites believed. And exactly what people in the ancient Near East believe about the word. Can you guys see this? Type of yes in the chat if you guys can see this. Put a yes in the chat if you guys can see this. Somebody said Anunnaki. We can talk about Anunnaki one of these days, man. The Anunnaki stuff is really interesting. You guys can see this? So for those of you who don't know, this is the one of many tablets and drawings from the ancient world. And this is a drawing of the Mesopotamian god of the sun named Shamash. Shamash is the god of the sun, and this is him right here. He's the sun god. And right here are his priests. Right here is the sun. And if you notice something really interesting about the sun, there's strings coming out of the sun. Well, the reason why there's strings connected to the sun in this picture is because people in the ancient world used to believe, and thank you to the person who just got my book, I appreciate you. If you do not have my book, you can get my book in my bio. Discount code is secret for the bundle. The ancient Israelites. Can you guys still hear me? Hopefully you guys can. Can I still be heard? Okay, cool. Yeah, people always calling me. Lord Jesus, damn it. So the people in the ancient world, they thought that the sun was on a pulley system or even on a track. People thought that the planets and the earth was on a track. They thought that the gods would get up in the morning and the gods would lower the sun down. And then at nighttime, they used to believe that the gods will pull the sun back up again. That's what they used to believe. I'm not saying it's true. If you think that's actually how the world works, I'm gonna tell you. I don't know, man. If you think that's actually how the world works, that's interesting. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something one time to somebody said, "Wow, you're repeating." I have no idea what you mean by that. I'm gonna say something one time to all my beautiful black people in the chat. Black people, the earth is not flat. I am so sorry, but us as black people, we don't have the luxury to believe the earth is flat. We are already 7, 8, 9 steps behind everybody else. If you're a black African American person, you do not have the luxury to go around saying earth is flat. You just don't. You just don't. Other people can believe that. They got trust funds and stuff like that. But to my beautiful black people, there's way too much information, way too much technology, way too much stuff out here for you to think that earth is flat. I was on a loop. Because it's because somebody called me. What do you mean the luxury? Hey man, if you know, you know. I'm moving on. If you don't know, you don't know. Moving on. So the Israelites, they used to believe that the sun was on a track. Am I still on a loop? Hopefully I'm not on a loop. So moving on. Now there's another reason why I showed this picture right here. Right. If you look in this picture, right, there's something underneath of Shamash's feet. And these little ripples right here, These little ripples are water. Why is there water underneath of Shamash's feet? And I'm gonna just turn comments off real quick as I explain this. I don't need the peanut gallery in here. Y'all run these likes up. Let's get the 9,000 likes. We got 437 people in here. Let's get the 9,000 likes. Run these likes up as I continue to talk about this stuff. So why is there water underneath of Shamash's feet? It's connected to the picture I just showed you guys. If you go back to how the Israelites saw the world, what did the Israelites believe was in the sky? They used to believe there was water in the sky. So when you see the water that's underneath of Shamash's feet, that water is the water that is above the firmament. So we know for a fact that this is how the Israelites saw the world. If you want to believe the earth is like this, listen, it is what it is, what it is. Don't really matter. Right? Don't really matter, but it is what it is, what it is. So to the black people in the chat, we got almost 500 people in here. To my beautiful black people, there is way too much information for you to think the earth is flat, for you to believe the earth is flat. But if you want to just do whatever, hey, do you. Black people, we do not have the luxury to believe in pseudoscience. We are 7, 8, 9 steps behind already. Black people, we can't do it. We can't do it. I don't know if earth is flat or round, but the earth is round, y'all. Earth is round. Lord Jesus have it. And thank you to the person who just got my book. I appreciate you. So going into this, so what does this have to do with anything? So I talked about some stuff that you guys probably already heard me talk about before, but I'm gonna tell you guys a story, and I'm gonna give you more detail that I haven't given you guys before. So so some people might say you told this story before. I know, but there's a reason why I'm telling this story again. So there is a very famous story in the 1st century, and the name of this story is called "The Four Who Went to Pardes." I talked about this story before. The Four Who Went to Pardes. Put number 4 in the chat. Put number 4 in the chat. Put number 4 in the chat. The Four Who Went to Pardes. And this has a lot to do with Jewish culture, right? This has a lot to do with how the Israelites saw, right, the world, right? Somebody said, hurry up. I will take as long as I want. Do not rush me, young man. Somebody said, hurry up. You hurry up. Don't rush me. So, in the story, right, the Four Who Went to Pardes, it is a story about 4 rabbis who go to heaven, right? That story is about 4 rabbis. Patrina, if you see any people in the chat talking about hell, Satan,